Irish Prime Minister Michael Martin must be highly suspicious of the EU after its spectacular blunder on Friday evening, Prime Minister Boris Johnson's trade advisor has claimed. The European Union has a target of vaccinating fully at least 70% of the population in each member state by the end of the summer, but this objective seems to be unrealistic. So far, the bloc has only managed to administer about 8.9 million doses in total, about 2 for every 100 citizens. On the other hand, the US and the UK are running at 7 and 10.5 respectively, while Israel is at 43. Many believe the consequences of this failure could be disastrous if they are not addressed quickly. Last week, the EU, AstraZeneca, and the UK engaged in a vicious war of words, with Brussels demanding the drugs company redirect UK-made jabs to make up for a manufacturing shortfall in Europe. On Friday evening, the row escalated further as the EU said it would be triggering an emergency provision in the Brexit deal to control coronavirus vaccine exports, including the possible introduction of checks at the border of Ireland and Northern Ireland to prevent shipments entering the UK. After fierce condemnation from London, Belfast, and Dublin, the EU performed a swift U-turn. However, in an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk, Mr. Johnson's trade advisor Shankar Singham warned the damage was done and the trust between Ireland and Brussels eroded. Mr. Singham explained, "It was a spectacular blunder. It is quite hard to imagine doing anything worse than this. And the speed in which they said they can under certain circumstances put a border on the island without consulting anyone, it has without a doubt affected their relationship with Ireland significantly." The trade expert added, "The Irish government must be highly suspicious of anything the EU is doing or saying now. Because if I were them, I wouldn't think the EU has necessarily my best interests at heart. Obviously, the EU has 27 member states with their own interests, so the notion that they would privilege the Irish has never made much sense. But it has now made the Irish understand they are not a priority in respect to the EU." Mr. Singham claimed Brussels did backtrack in the end, but noted the damage was done and trust eroded.